Hey, Peter.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
I'm good, but I'm a bit nervous.
Why?
Because I'm starting at a new company in a couple days,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't really know how to introduce myself to a new group of people.
I guess, yeah, the first day at a company is nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah.
You meet so many new faces, and they all know each other as well. That's even
Exactly.
worse. But there are some things that I could say you should do on your first
I'd
day.
love some advice.
Okay, a firm handshake, that's
Okay.
key to project confidence, but not too hard. You don't want to hurt the other person, but not too flimsy as well. I hate a wet, flimsy handshake. So if you're feeling nervous and sweaty, perhaps give your hand a wipe as well.
Oh, like a
beforehand.
handkerchief in my pocket or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
if you
a
don't
great
have that, just on
idea.
the back of your skirt or trousers.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea.
Yeah, because when it's a sweaty hand that you come to, it's like,
Clammy hands.
they're going to call you clammy hands at the
That's
company.
true. All right, so a firm handshake is really important.
Yeah, and then eye contact as well. All of these things is to project your confidence, right? Eye contact and a big smile. I think that always helps. It makes people feel much more comfortable if you're happy as well.
Yeah, that's true. That definitely will leave a great first impression, your smile.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Yes.
As long as you don't have something stuck in your teeth.
Oh, no, I'll have to
check.
I will. I'll have to get a mirror and check my teeth, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So you're saying a firm handshake is important, good eye contact. Those show that I'm confident, right?
Yeah.
And then a friendly smile will show that I'm at ease and I'm comfortable with my surroundings.
Sure. And then maybe the last thing, remember people's names.
Oh,
and when you
right.
say your name as well, project it loudly so they remember you.
That's true. But there's so many people that I have to meet that how do I remember all their names?
I think writing it down as soon as you can, the earliest
Okay.
possible opportunity. But I think that's about it, and I think you'll be fine, Rachel.
You think so?
Yes.
All right, well, I can't wait to use that advice on my first day at my new company.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
Now, was the dialogue a bit easier for you to understand? I really hope so. Now, quickly, let's go over the expressions that we learned in today's actual talk. This will show you or give you a better idea of how you can use these expressions, phrases, and vocabulary. So we took a look at the word nerve-wracking. Nerve-wracking, right? So what was the definition? Nerve-wracking is something that's very stressful and exhausting. So you can say, this week was a nerve-wracking week. Why? With tons of deadlines to meet. There was so much work to do. Wow, the week was nerve-wracking. All right, another one, project? No. In today's actual talk, we learned the verb form of project, so it's project. Project, okay? It means to give an image of something, to clearly give an impression of something, right? So you need to project your voice so that everyone can hear you. In this case, what does it mean? Now, you need to project your voice basically means speak loudly so everyone can hear you. Okay, project. Say it out loud. Show it, for example. Another example is, I tried hard to project a positive image at the job interview. So you were also giving somebody a clear image or impression of something. You are projecting something. Let's take a look at to leave or make an impression on someone. Here's a sentence. She left a great impression on my parents. They instantly fell in love with her. Okay, you can leave or give an impression. Okay, let's check out another one. Keep one's fingers crossed or cross one's fingers for someone or something. Remember I said, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. So you can say, I hope you ace the exam, meaning I hope you get an A on the exam. I hope you do very well on the exam. And you can say, I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. I'll be wishing you the best of luck, okay? So that about does it for today's actual talk expressions. Everyone, practice them, and you need to understand what they mean and how they can be used in order to use them in your daily lives. Okay, we're now going to take you to our next segment. It's time for actual stories. So let's check out what Peter has to say. Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Peter Liptak, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you here at EBS. As a new employee, I'm hoping to meet each and every one of you individually and get to know you, as well as get your feedback on what we can do to improve things here. As to my background, I have a lot of experience in education and writing. I've worked in education for about 20 years, been a professor, a private instructor, and also even a preschool teacher, so I'm fairly well-rounded in that experience. As a professional writer, I've been working for many years with large conglomerates and some governmental organizations, as well as publishing books. I publish ESL books, children's books, and even books on Korea. Anyway, thank you all, and please come and talk to me when you have a chance.
Now, to give you an idea of what actual story is, basically we'll have somebody for us each and every lesson to tell us their story about today's topic. So today we had Peter Liptak, and he told us about himself. So it was kind of a self-introduction, perhaps at a workplace here at EVS, right? So let's take a look. Now, basically, he was saying hello to people, all of you out there, and he's saying how happy he is to work here. He's also talked about his past work experiences. Now, basically, what I'm going to do is focus on the expressions that he used, okay? So here we go. He introduces himself and he says, I'm looking forward to working with all of you here at EBS. Now, look forward to something basically means I'm excited to do something, I'm looking forward to it. And then he says, as a new employee, this is a wonderful way to talk about what you plan to do or what you hope to do. We'll be taking a look at this pattern later on and we'll practice it. So, as a new employee, I'm hoping to so-and-so. So he says, I'm hoping to meet each and every one of you. He sounds very excited, right? And then he says, as well as get your feedback on what we could do to help you improve your English speaking skills. Moving on. Now he talks about his background, meaning perhaps his past work experience. He says, as to my background, or you can also say, I think it's more commonly used with for. So as for my background, I have a lot of experience in so-and-so. We'll be taking a look at that pattern as well. So basically he's saying he has had a lot of experience in education and writing. And he talks about where he has worked in the past. I have worked in education for about how long? For 20 years. So he's been a professor, a private instructor. He's even been a preschool teacher, teaching little kids. Now, preschool. This is a school they go to before kindergarten school. So he says, I'm fairly well-rounded. When you say that somebody is well-rounded, especially if you want to say that there are many things that you know how to do, if you have knowledge in many different things, you can say that you are well-rounded, okay? Moving on. As a professional writer, I've been working for. So I have been, meaning he's continuing to work until this point. For many years with large conglomerates. Large conglomerates basically are very large businesses, large companies consisting of subsidiary companies and small divisions as well. So large companies and even some governmental organizations as well as publishing books. He talks about the books he's written and he says, finally, anyway, thank you all, and he wraps up his story. So what we're going to do is take a look at the expressions he used in his actual story. Here we go. First of all, this is a great way to begin talking about how excited you are to work at the new company. I'm looking forward to, and then verb or verb ing form. So just remember this pattern. For example, you can say, I'm looking forward to showing you my capabilities. In other words, I am looking forward to showing you all the things I can do, all the things I'm capable of doing. Another one, as a new employee, I hope to, or I'm hoping to, plus verb. Here's an example. As a new employee, I hope to be successful in my role. Moving on. You can also talk about your background. As for my background, I have experience in plus noun. Or another form, I have a lot of experience of doing something. Here we go. As for my background, I have experience of working abroad, okay? Or, as for my background, I have work experience in a certain field, such as teaching or even planning. So that about wraps it up for today's actual story. Now, I do stress one more time that you study these patterns, make them yours, become familiar with them, and perhaps try to use them as many times as possible in the future. All right, I guess that wraps it up for today's actual story.
Hello, everyone. My name is Peter Liptak, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you here at EBS. As a new employee, I'm hoping to meet each and every one of you individually and get to know you, as well as get your feedback on what we can do to improve things here. As to my background, I have a lot of experience in education and writing. I've worked in education for about 20 years, been a professor, a private instructor, and also even a preschool teacher, so I'm fairly well-rounded in that experience. As a professional writer, I've been working for many years with large conglomerates and some governmental organizations, as well as publishing books. I publish ESL books, children's books, and even books on Korea. Anyway, thank you all, and please come and talk to me when you have a chance.
Everyone, this brings us to an end to today's lesson. I hope you had a wonderful time with me. I hope it wasn't too much. Now, the point is not to necessarily remember everything and memorize everything that we go over. Now, summarize the actual talk and summarize the actual story and just pay attention to a few important expressions and patterns and practice them on your own. I hope to see you again next time. I'll be joining you with a very similar topic, another self-introduction. I guess you can call it part 2. We'll be talking about how you can introduce yourself in a very casual setting. So imagine that you're socializing with new people. Okay, everyone? Well, that about does it for today. You can always come to our homepage at www.ebse.co.kr. Check out our homepage, and also we'll have the scripts up there for you, so make use of them as well. Until next time, take care and bye for now.